Welcome back to this episode of Beyond the Scoreboard. We are here. We're here 2 days after Brendan's team won the World Series, as you can see by his tag, 2026 World Series champs. I'm a little bit distraught here.
That's for
All
next
right.
year. This year's
I'm
already
a
over.
little,
We're ready for next year.
I'm a little bit distraught here, man.
We have practice on Monday. So
Y'all back in the stadium on
yeah,
Monday.
yeah,
Ain't no parade.
yeah. Get over it, bro. Come on.
As you guys can tell, man, the one of the best games ever. Uh,
Series.
I think the best World Series game I've ever seen. And for it to be a series that me and Brendan were talking over the phone, that man, Blue Jays outplayed the Dodgers most of the series. They outplayed them pretty much all 7 games, for the exception of the game that Yamamoto pitched in Game 2. And
Yeah, if you look at
Yamamoto,
total runs, total hits.
credit to him, man. Let's give credit to Yamamoto, who was the World Series MVP. That dude was unbelievable. I mean, it was absolutely insane what that dude did. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. We got a lot to talk about today. We got some comments in the building already.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that my boy?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juan
Yeah,
saying,
Caleb,
let's
go ahead and read them out real quick. Read them. Go ahead and read them.
yeah.
Pull them up, man. I want to see them too.
They up here, man. We got I'm getting booed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we got Josh saying, let's go LA. I was wrong.
Yeah. Say it louder for the people in the back.
I was wrong. That's all that happened. I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you though, Caleb.
Yeah.
When Rojas hit that home run, I thought you had something. All the way up until then. Hey,
bro.
Hey, don't tell Rojas I said that, but hey, I didn't see it coming.
No one saw it. Nobody saw it coming. Like everybody, the whole scene was set with like Ohtani's gonna be the third hitter, right? He's gonna be in the hole. So the first 2 outs are gonna happen with Kike and Rojas, and I'm gonna be up 2 outs. When he hit that ball, bro, my jaw dropped. Like I was just like, ain't no way that just happened. Like, ain't no way Rojas, we ain't got a hit in a month, hit the game time homer. You, credit to you, you were right. I was wrong. All the guys say I was right. Whatever. I don't really care at this point. Brenden, tell me what you saw that specific game. What do you think were the game changing points in that game that kind of even things that we might have not talked about? You know what I mean? Just tell me what your thoughts and
Hey, listen,
how you feel.
I'm gonna be 138% transparent with you. I couldn't watch it. Hey, I was just checking the score because I just couldn't deal with the stress. The series was too much for me. Then one time I checked the score in the 4th inning. Boom! 3-run homer, Bobichet. I was like, oh no. And then, oh, my heart broke. But then we scored 1. So I was like, okay, it's 3-1. Remember, we always talked about this, and we were talking about this in Game 6. When you get a lead, that next inning, you got to shut them down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. They gave up that 1. And I was like, hold on now. There might be a little bit of hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this was the best series I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And not just because it was my Dodgers, but because like you truly didn't know who was gonna win the series. I know I was Dodgers in 7, but I didn't feel that way. I just had to manifest it. But like for example, if you look at total runs, I think they might have blew us out. Like, because there was 2 games that weren't close, and we only won our games by 1. Because remember we got the walk off. No, we won 1 by 4. The one Yama pitched.
The one Yama pitched was 4.
Was it 6-2? That was 6-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that was our largest margin. So we won our 4 games by a total of like 7 runs.
Mm-hmm.
And they won 11-2, right? 11, 5.
Yep.
6-1.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Your Savage was 6-1.
Yeah.
So like look at that. Like those We barely won our games, and they won all of them. I mean, when they won, they won.
They won, right?
So, right. So, what does that tell you about the teams? That tells you one that the Dodgers were winning off more of IQ than like overpowering, um, their opponent. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
they were winning the team that really can win those 1-run games. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
teams that'll go on to
That
win
they're gonna
series.
win. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, yes. Because
Because
anybody can win a
it's
blowout because you start rolling on somebody and you guys just roll the rest of the way. But
yeah.
like when you have those 1-run games, and two of the games, the last two games came down to the last out. Like for example, game 6, Ernie
Mm-hmm.
Clement comes up. He's been a monster the whole playoffs. Glass now comes in, second, third, no outs. You swing at the first pitch and pop it up second base
Mm-hmm.
against one of the best fastball throwers. I mean, well,
That
he
was
had to
that.
have he
That
had
was
to
a
have been looking
big turning
curveball.
point. That was a big turning point in the game for me because right there they had the opportunity to just blow that game open with the way it was set up, and with Glass now coming in, you can't really tell which Glass now you're gonna get on any given day, right? Like
Right,
you just don't know because you don't know
right.
if he's gonna be wild, and that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike. So he had to have been looking up in the zone in a curveball or something that would have hung, and that one just stayed up there, and he was just for whatever reason having a defensive swing when
Yeah,
he set the record for the most hits in any postseason with 30, which is unbelievable. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And if a couple plays don't go his way, I mean, if a couple plays go his way, he's having 32 or 33 hits because he scorched a couple balls that were great plays by the defense. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And
And,
yeah, I
and then
mean,
look, that goes to our one
yeah.
point too. Sorry, my fault. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
No, I want to acknowledge this comment here. The Yamamoto set a record for the most innings pitched in a World Series. If I'm looking back, it's hard for me to remember a time
Probably
where a
like
pitcher threw a complete
1960s.
game. Yeah, it has to be. It has to. If anything, it has to be within the last 50 years. I think that he has had the most innings pitched in any given World Series because he threw a complete game in Game 2, came back and threw what 7 in Game 6,
Yeah, and then through
and
another 3 or 4.
then threw another 3. So that's
Yeah.
way more than you ever see, which led to him being the MVP. You know what I mean? And
Well, your Savage
when
was
we
like
talk,
18, wasn't he?
yeah, well, yeah, I think
16.
Game 1 he didn't pitch that long though. I don't think Game 1 he pitched that long.
You didn't go
If I'm not
6?
mistaken, I think he pitched. I don't know if he was 5 or 6. I don't remember.
Because
I know
remember, they blew
Yamamoto
them
definitely.
out. So wouldn't you leave him out there?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm
I'd have
assuming,
to
but
look. I'd have to look. But I mean, like
yeah,
you said though, they really normally you would not see, especially not he just pitched the game before and then for him to come in the bottom of the last inning and do that was amazing. And he was
yeah,
about to do it. He was about to do it earlier in the thing too. Remember in game 3, he was the next pitcher.
yeah. He was
If
in the game.
Freddie didn't hit that
Yeah,
home run, we would have saw Yamamoto
yeah.
again.
Yeah, so I mean, look, credit to the Dodgers, man. And this is gonna lead into our pretty much our main topic for this segment, which
One more
is
one thing before you do that.
yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna tell you. Remember our point about how it's always some random player that does really
Mm-hmm.
good. Look at Ernie Clement. Bro just set the record. Like I'm telling you right now, that Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, they couldn't have guessed. They could they couldn't have put a
They
bet
couldn't have been on
out there that would that would have made me bet that. That's got to be odds like plus a million.
that. Yeah,
One dollar
and
that Ernie Clement would lead the thing in hits.
to me, Ernie is a guy that I'm looking forward to seeing him next year because to me he's such a good contact hit. Like he is so good putting the ball in play, and like you said, he you think these guys like Stephen Kwan and Luis Arias aren't as valuable as people may seem. Ernie Clement isn't that to me. He has a
No, he's
lot of
not.
contact, but he has some juice too. Like
Yeah.
he hits doubles and homers. So it's not like, and he can run. So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
he can run. That's another thing.
So
And he can play all the positions. He's a pretty utility guy too. He can go wherever.
right.
Now,
Yep.
my question,
Yep.
and one last thing before you go and lead into our thing.
Yep.
How much stake do you put in to these one series moments, guys? Like, is he automatic? Because Santander is on that Blue Jays team.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with him? Is Clement the now the cement starter? Like, is he
At third base,
cemented?
100%. There's no reason that you go into next year thinking that anyone is going to take over that position at third base.
Okay. So who are you taking out? Barger's gone. What are you doing?
Bichette is a free agent, so it's more than likely that Bichette does sign.
I was gonna
somewhere
say that,
else.
so they're about to let him walk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was gonna wonder.
And I'm not saying that Ernie is a better, like, because I think Bo Bichette is a really great. He's a great hitter. So when he's in the lineup, obviously that makes the Blue Jays a lot better. But you just paid Vladdy $500 million. Bo Bichette's going to ask anywhere from 150 to 200 million, and I don't know if the Blue Jays. I don't think he's going to get upwards into 300. I don't think so. I think
he is. That's why he ain't gonna be able to come back.
You think so?
He's young.
With his lack of defense, though,
nobody cares.
You don't think they care about that?
No, I don't.
They made Vladdy become an elite first baseman before they offered him any type of money. That's why they switched him from third to first, because he was more elite at first base. He's an average third baseman defensively, and when he goes to first base, he's one of the best defensive first basemen in the game. They didn't offer him money until they saw that part of that game.
All right, compare him to Xander Bogaerts, because look what Xander Bogaerts got.
Sure.
So who's better?
I like Bo Bichette.
Then pay me my money. Bring me the money.
I'm not saying that. No. I rephrase it. I'm not saying that he's not going to ask for 3. I don't think he's going to get 300. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't think he's going to get 300 from Toronto. I think he'll get 300 though.
You'll think where from
San Diego just paid. Bro, if I'm looking at, I'm like, you just gave him, and I like Xander Bogaerts.
I get it.
I like Xander Bogaerts, but he can't defend either, and he's just a good bat, and he doesn't have nearly the power that Bo Bichette has.
Crazy when you consider his size. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense.
So that's what I'm trying to say. If you're not giving me 300,
I mean, with the way the market is, I get it. I understand it. But look at how sought after Trevor Story and these guys. Like, Trevor Story was super sought after when he was a free agent. People don't remember that. That was the year Javi Baez was a free agent. That was the year he was a free agent. That was the year Corey Seager was a free agent. That all them shortstops, Lindor, were all free agents the same year. And Lindor, I think, was the one that got the most. I think he got 375. I think he got the most out of all those guys, because he is the best shortstop out of all of those guys.
Yeah, he's the best. He's probably the best shortstop. Maybe Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt.
Probably Bobby Witt. You're right.
Which we'll get into that tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna stay tuned for that conversation that we're gonna get into tomorrow. But to move on from that, I think Bo Bichette is an extremely great. I think any team will be happy to have him. Now, I just don't think he's gonna go play shortstop. I think he's gonna be a second baseman. I don't think
that's fine though. But you got to pay me. I need 300. They gave Brenden 300.
That, I mean, we talked about this, how dumb that was.
Yeah, but they gave it to him. So you reset. You set the market.
Angels are poverty for that. You know this.
I mean, it's bad.
Yeah, but you also don't know how people are feeling about the injury, how people are feeling about his life. You don't know how GMs.
What about Trey Turner?
I didn't like the contract to begin.
But I'm just saying, look at the mark. Like, they're going to give him 300. They're not worried about his defense. As long as he.
I think that's a bad thing.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I know that these teams are thinking about, hey, can you hit it far and hard? And that's it.
Okay.
You feel that you miss a ground ball every once in a while, it's all right.
Which he has the worst range of any infielder.
I know he's pretty bad. And I was gonna ask you this, because you were an infielder and you're a pretty good infielder.
Thank you.
What keeps people from being able to field at that level when you have access to so much stuff? Why can't he improve on his defense?
I think to be honest, I think that's something that's innate in these guys. Is if you're born, like, you can develop. I think an average defender can develop into a good defender. I don't think an average defender, if they say that position, can develop into an elite defender. If I think it comes to a point that you need the skill set and you need that level of, you need the feet, you need the hands, you need the arm, you need the range, you need all, like.
But he's athletic though.
I understand he's an athlete. I get he's an athlete. Mookie Betts is an athlete, but he didn't become really. He's not really in my opinion, a good shortstop. So it's
Nah,
like
he's a good shortstop. He's not a great one.
This year he's a good shortstop. I don't.
But
You know what I mean?
but that was the only year he played it. Last year, I mean, he didn't play it that much.
I think
This is his first full season of playing short, and he was real good.
As an infielder, I was talking to my dad about this the other day. Actually, when it comes to playing infield, if you are a natural shortstop and all you've played is shortstop growing up, which most of these infielders have played shortstop their entire life growing up, they move once they get to the minor leagues. You know what I mean? They're all shortstop.
No, that's facts. That is facts. Shortstops, catchers, and center fields dominate the league.
They all dominate the league because that's what they've been there. If like you're an outfielder, you played center field your entire high school and college. If you're an infielder, you played shortstop. If you're not like a big boy, you know what I mean. So it's like most of the time these athletic guys, they're not playing second base. You don't get drafted for being a second baseman unless you're Travis Mazzana,
you're the Guardians and you want a second baseman that you can't move.
Right, exactly. So I think and Juan is making some good points here. He's like they pay for the bat. Offense makes you elite. Offense makes you way better as a player. Like I get, and I don't disagree with that whatsoever. That these teams, they're all offensively focused. You know what I mean? Because offense is looking to win you the runs. You know, and if you have a really good pitcher, if you have a good pitcher, he's gonna give you routine outs to make. Like it's rare that you're gonna have to make spectacular plays anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think in order to become a great infielder, like look at these guys. Look at the difference between a guy like Lindor and a guy like Trey Turner. Athletically, you don't. There is not much of a difference athletically, but
no, there is. Trey Turner's way more athletic than Lindor.
I don't think it's that drastic of a difference. I really don't.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Lindor is fast, but Trey Turner is the fastest. Like, I mean, not now, but he at one point he was the fastest. So it's like that already right there is an advantage because that's telling you that Trey Turner is able to put more power, more he's getting more out of the ground. So he is more athletic. Lindor is more fluid. Maybe I can give him that.
I believe 100%.
Like a better mover, like in terms of like aesthetically. But Trey Turner is more athletic.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying I don't think.
No, there's another level.
I think there's a wide margin of Trey.
Not a wide margin, but another level. Like if Lindor's S, athleticism strictly, nothing else, nothing else into account. I'm talking just athleticism. Because look, there's a difference between being fast and then the fastest. Like Trey Turner's up there with the fastest. Whereas like Lindor's like, and then like, I mean, you think jumping, like that doesn't really matter in baseball. And rotational, Trey Turner's super rotationally quick. That's why his swing looks like the way it does, because he has to step kind of close to keep him from rolling out. So like he's fast and bendy. Like so Trey Turner's like a whole nother level of athleticism.
Okay, but what doesn't translate to the field is
that's
to
what
me is like as an infielder, being an infielder, especially being a shortstop in the big leagues, it's very instinctual. Like it's extremely
100%.
You have to have instincts. You know what I mean? You can kind of get away with it at second base, but second base to be like Ketel Marte to me is the best second baseman in baseball.
Over Jimenez, like defensively.
Oh no, I'm talking about just all around. But yeah, okay. If you want to go defensive, Andres Jimenez, the angles are very different at second base than it is at shortstop. Okay. You have to take wider angles when you have to take a bigger drop step when you're going to get a ball in the hole rather than at shortstop. At shortstop, you're more coming to everything. You're trying to cut everything off because you're trying to cut down space between the runner.
Yeah, you gotta make a longer throw.
You gotta make a longer throw.
Yeah,
second base is a little bit different, which to me, for slower, not as fast guys, playing second base is a little bit easier. You know what I mean?
You threw Mike Moustakas there.
Right. Mike Moustakas was playing exactly. My point exactly. Max Muncy played second for some time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
So it's not as big for shortstop. That's why I don't think Trey Turner is a shortstop. I also
agree.
So. You know what I mean? I think that
same for Xander too.
His arm angle when he fields the ball is super just from the side. The ball tails. That's why he makes a lot of throwing errors. You know what I mean? Because there's not everything. He's waiting on the ball, and not everything is moving towards first base. He gets the ball and just flings it over there, meaning the ball is going to sail a lot. The ball's going to dive a lot down into the ground. Harper has to save him so many times with picks. Lindor, how many times have you seen Lindor make a throwing error? Seriously, if you want to put
it's very rare. It's very rare. He definitely
textbook way to show a kid how to field a ground ball, you're showing Francisco Lindor.
Yeah,
That is
Lindor, Ozzie Smith. Yeah,
like you're showing those guys. You're showing, and even Bobby Witt. He
yeah.
gets
Oh, he's a beast too.
he's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He just has an absolute bazooka of an arm, meaning he can throw from sidearm angles, and it's not going to really affect him. Trey Turner doesn't have a that big of an arm.
He doesn't have an arm at all. Let's be
You know
for real.
So,
It's a below average arm.
Right.
My other question. So,
But
me and my friend Czech were discussing fielding percentage.
sure.
How much stock do you put into it? Because for me, I have seen Asdrubal Cabrera. He's at 98, 99, 97 fielding percentages, but he'll be -6, -8, -10 in defensive run save, or -13 in RTOT.
Right.
Does that just speaks more to his range and his lack of ability to make plays at the edge of the range, but he can really make he makes routine plays pretty consistent.
Yes.
Okay, so he makes that's what I was trying to tell Czech was like you can have a high fielding percentage and still not be a great defender.
Not be a great defender. Right, exactly.
Yeah. Because
it all depends on opportunities you get on that specific season to make routine plays. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? But you're gonna see a guy like Lindor or even Javi Baez or guys like that are super freak athletic in the field.
Yeah, they can get down 97, 96 and still be like +13, +12.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think I take more stock in defensive run saves because that speaks to your range. That speaks to the ability to make more spectacular
plays. And your head, where are you at? Like, are you making the right throws? Are you Yeah. Because like for example, like Ellie and O'Neal probably have some of the most range. Elliot, even on Tatis. But they can't make routine. They don't make routine plays consistently, and that's a problem. That's because it's great that you you made this diving play at the hole.
Would you rather a guy like Asdrubal that is fielding everything that's going to be hit at him, or a guy that's going to have more defensive run save? What would you prefer if you're choosing?
Oh, defensive run save, but I don't think that's the way you meant to ask it. Is that the way you meant?
I mean,
are you saying like would you rather have a player that's maybe we'll miss a few routine ones, but he'll make some crazy ones every once in a while, versus a guy who's gonna make every routine one and but then not as many, but not really make plays. I would definitely in that scenario, I'd rather have the guy that can make the plays because at least he can make the plays.
It's not he won't make a diving play every once in a while, but it's like it's not as you're not going to see the flashy, spectacular plays with this guy. He's just like you just know once it's hit at him, it's an out automatically. Which is what I prefer in a guy. Like I'd
rather have the guy that's a little bit. I would sacrifice a few points of percentage for the ability to make a few outs that you shouldn't have.
Okay, I give you that. I mean, we can kind of go into the next topic from here, honestly, because there's a lot of free agents coming in this offseason. There's a lot of I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. And there's a lot of big name guys that are going to be available. And and this is what everybody's upset about. Honestly, me and you talked about it earlier on in another stream, and we were talking about the people that complain about the fact that the Dodgers spend money is very stupid. I think it's extremely loser like mentality. I think that you're just upset that your organization doesn't spend the money.
We got a question. Yeah, I'm about to say let's look at this question.
Yeah. As the comments come up, we're definitely gonna because we want definitely want to
be engaging. Yeah.
What if the guy who can make the plays is not consistent at bat? To me, all goes out of the window because to me, I prefer a guy that can hit over a guy that can field.
So you want Bobichet? Why you arguing for him to get less money?
I want him in a Phillies uniform. 100%.
You said you didn't want him to make no money. You said they want him to be poor and get 150. You want him to be poor. He gonna be living in a box behind the stadium.
Josh said the A's. Oh well, poor if.
And you want Lindor. I mean, you want Bobichet to live in a box behind the stadium, giving him 150.
$200 million. He's gonna be.
Give me 300. I ain't talking about nothing less than Rendon. He ain't played. He's played 180 games in the last 4 years.
Rendon got the organization back 100 million.
No, I want 300. We start with his contract and we move up from there.
Come on, man.
We go up from there. We don't go down. We go up.
He's gonna get close to Lindor.
Yes, give me not no. Well, I mean, 75 is a lot though.
375.
No, he's at 375. I'm saying if I'm only getting like three,
so Trey Turner 330.
am I better than him?
So you think he's getting?
Am I better than him?
He is. But
give me my money.
I think it's different.
I'm
bro.
tapping them pockets. I'm tapping somebody's pockets.
No, I think if he came out in the same, it all depends. To me, it also depends on the year that you come out in free agency. To me, it all depends on that because look at the guys he was going up against. Like look at the guy he's been going up against with in that year that Lindor was a free agent. Corey Seager, Lindor, Trevor Story, who hasn't stayed healthy, but I think is still a good baseball player. Javier Baez, who obviously I think was a bad contract for the Tigers to give anyway. You know what I mean? Because he's just never been a good, consistent bat. So he's going to get more than Javier Baez. Is he going to get Corey Seager money, which I think he got 325? Is he better than Corey Seager?
Hey, listen, hold on.
No, is he better than Corey Seager?
Forget all of them.
What?
Give me my money. I don't care what they got. You just start there. They're the start. I don't care if they were here. If they're there, I'm Dr. Seuss in here. You give me my money. You bring it right here.
You just said that. You just said what? You said look at what Rendon got. Look at what
I'm saying that's where you start.
Who cares about what Rendon got?
No, that was 5 years ago. Now it's different.
No,
you start there and you go up. You don't go down. You're not getting a discount on me. What you mean?
First off, you ain't Bo Bichette. So
yeah, I am. Hey, I'm about to be his agent because I'm taking 45%. Hey, just a luxury fee of 85%.
You're gonna take 45%. So he basically getting the 150 I said anyway. So
that's perfect. See, look, now it works. But if I only get 150, he's only get you trying to have him Poe. I'm not trying to have him Poe. I want 300. Now you just up the price. You said Corey Seager got what?
I think 325, if I'm not mistaken. He better than Corey Seager?
He ain't better than him, but that's where it starts. You're not getting a discount on me. You're not getting it on me.
He's not being unrealistic, though.
I'm not being unrealistic. You're not getting a discount on me. If you got him 325, and that was 3 years ago,
he can ask for it all he want.
He's getting it. He better get it. I'm telling you, he gonna get it.
He ain't getting it.
So what's he getting? 280?
Tell me what. That's what I was gonna say. He's getting no more than 280.
Then he ain't playing 10. He ain't playing 8 years then.
No more than 280.
Or then I need 5 years.
5 years. Fine.
Oh, okay. 5 years, 280. I'll work with that. I can work with that.
So the annual average.
They got to play like 8-9 years to get their 330.
So
I'm out of there. I'm out of there at 32, 33.
Even if he was to get, he's not. Nobody's gonna sign. And look. Again, I mean, there's no disrespect to Bo Bichette. I think he's a really good player. I'm just talking about what the facts are, is that he is, I don't believe, in my opinion, that he is a good enough all-around player to get, and I didn't think Trey Turner was either, to get $340+ million or 330 or 325. I think his defense leaves a lot to be desired. You say you don't care about defense, they don't care about defense. But he has dealt with injury, right? The Blue Jays were even considering the Blue Jays were even considering who are we going to pay between Bichette and Vladdy. That was the topic of conversation 2 years ago. Who is going to get the money, Bichette or Vladdy? Vladdy got the money because he's the better player. That's without a doubt. He's been the better player.
Hey,
what?
You know what Xander Bogaerts got?
Tell me it was anything over 330. I'm gonna get upset.
11 at 280.
11 at 280. So how much is that a year?
I need more than that.
How much is that a year?
It's got to be like 27 because 10 years would be 28.
I think his minimum. I think his max annual.
I want 30 a year. That's what I'm really wanting.
I think his max is going to be 30. But he's like, how much is the bat? Yeah, his bat is good. His bat is really good. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. Didn't he lead the bat? Didn't he have the batting title in 1 year?
And I think he's a Silver Slugger too. He might be two-time
Silver Slugger.
Maybe. Yes. Let me look. He's only 27. Yeah, I need.
What's the realistic thing that you think?
I need 10 years, 300, 310. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, you got sales tax? Hey, you pay that sales tax for me, so let me get like 325. Yeah, let me get what Corey Seager got. That's cool.
10 years, 325.
Why not?
I don't think he's getting that, bro.
Bruh. And he showed he was clutch. He only showed up in the postseason. Monster.
Yeah.
Bro limped into the World Series and was a monster.
Okay.
Then 294 average for his career. He don't got a ton of miles on his legs because he only has 3,000 at bats. So he's a light 27. He's not a heavy 27. So I'm thinking you can get 8-9 years out of him. Probably 6 years of them are going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
So you front load that contract and leave the options on the back end.
Okay. I see.
So I need 10 though. I need 10 years at 32.
I think he gets 8 at 250.
8 at 250.
Yeah, 250.
Hold on. Let me see what Corey Seager working with, because
so we going
hey, and those TV deals are about to go up again. That's why they're arguing.
right.
Yeah, I'm about to run 350 now. Now the price went up.
350.
I need 350. Y'all got TV deal money? You want people to come see me? I'm Bo Bichette. Dante Bichette's my pops. 350.
Okay. So depending on the team he goes to, you think people are going to see him? What team that's going to pay him that money is he's going to be the guy that they're going to go see? And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm talking trash on the guy. I'm not trying to make it seem like that. I'm just making it seem like we got to be realistic with the player he is. A great bats, but I don't think he's getting 11 years or 10 years, 35 a year. I don't think it's happening.
So Corey Seager, 10 years, 325. That was in 2021. I'm better than him.
How much? He not better than Corey Seager. Stop.
I'm better than him.
He not better than Corey. You know he not better.
I'm better than him.
You better. So Brett.
No, I'm Bo. I'm channeling the inner Bo right now.
You're not.
I'm better than him.
And Bo isn't better than Corey Seager.
325, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Add another 25 to that.
3
might be on something.
10?
Bro, Corey Seager can't field either.
Corey Seager is a 2-time World Series MVP. We ain't doing this.
He's one time. Oh no.
He's a 2-time World Series
He
MVP.
won the second one?
He's a two-time.
Yes.
ALCS MVP.
But he got that before he won. He was only one time at the time.
And then he got his money and did that. But
after I give my money, I give you the production. Run me my bread though first.
That's not happening, bro. Let's get into this time. I want to talk about this before it gets too long on this one subject. But the lockout, right? So the lockout that is apparently happening in 2027. That is going to happen. I truly believe it is going to happen. I think it
has to.
These teams are these GMs and GMs and president of baseball operations. Everybody, they want a salary cap. Okay, they want it. They want, for whatever reason, all right, because these guys are so cheap. They're so cheap and don't want to spend money. And they're upset at teams like the Dodgers, teams like the Yankees, teams like the Mets that go out there and spend the money that they have. Okay. Mm-hmm. You as a fan, you should boycott your own team that's not spending the money. Okay. This World Series was not about a team that had the highest payroll versus a team that had the lowest payroll. This is not about that. The Blue Jays had the 5th highest payroll in the MLB, the 5th highest. All right. So they spend money as well. All right. Mm-hmm. The Dodgers have led the MLB in payroll for the last 20 years. Okay. They haven't won all 20 years. It's just been the last 3 of the last 5 World Series.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Yeah, like you were just about to say, you were alluding to. Mm-hmm. Before 2020, they hadn't won a World Series since Kirk Gibson. Y'all don't even know who that is. That's how long it's been. Not Booby Gibson, Kirk Gibson.
Booby Gibson. Right.
But he was a beast. And before that, Sandy Koufax. Y'all don't know who that is. That's your grandpa's favorite player. and y'all talking about when they were losing the first round, Caleb, no need for a salary cap.
Nobody said nothing.
When they didn't make the playoffs between, it was like something and like 7 or 8.
7 or 8, I think it was. Yeah.
No salary cap needed. But now they win a couple games in a row. Now it's
home run gifts.
Yeah.
Josh,
Okay. I see
Josh
you.
graduated in '93, so you know.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's why.
So, yeah,
That's
you know.
why. Hey, my boy had the headbands and the yeah. Hey, he was in Stranger Things when it was actually happening.
Yo, so yeah, they weren't saying a word when they choked to the Nationals. Did they say anything about salary cap then? No.
Nobody said a thing. It's
When they lost to the
actually everybody was laughing at them because they pay so much and the Nationals didn't.
Exactly.
That they were like, you guys wasted all your money.
Yeah, but they didn't say a word then. They didn't say a word, and even 2020. All right, there was starting to become a little bit like, all right, yeah, but okay, Mookie was traded there. Okay,
Yeah,
like all those other guys were homegrown players. All right,
yeah,
Mookie was
and
the biggest name
ahead.
because Freddie Freeman didn't come there until 2022. So it wasn't like you had anybody but Mookie, and then you went and got Trey Turner ended up going there in a trade. Scherzer ended up going there in the trade. Like it was the teams that you guys are fans of gave these guys to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
So
here's
go ahead.
Another point that you were saying.
Yeah.
What did you say before Freddie Freeman?
Mookie was the only guy that like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was Mookie even available to be traded?
Why was he available to be traded? Because Boston didn't want to pay him the money that
exactly. They were in the luxury tax,
mm-hmm.
and they had to make a decision. They could pay the luxury tax, and here for people who don't know how the luxury tax works, it gets worse as you get more years. So they had already paid it once when in 2018, they paid it twice in 2019, and they were like, "We're out." So they were that's why they were so thirsty to get off of Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers were the only one who could eat the contract.
Yeah, right.
So they were forced to give them to them. So if it wasn't for the Dodgers spending money, the Red Sox would be either one of the worst. You wouldn't even see the team they have now.
Yeah.
Because they turned him into Verdugo. They got a bunch of players out of that.
Verdugo went there. I think it was a few prospects that ended up coming.
Yeah.
So like, but as far as big leaguers, yeah, Verdugo was like the biggest name. At least that went over there. I forgot who else went over there in that deal, but it also
did David Price go? Was that David Price?
Did he go to Boston? It might have been. Yeah,
he was in David. He was in Boston, but was he from? He came from the Dodgers, right?
Yeah.
And then did they get Kenley from that too?
They got Kenley from that as well.
Okay, yeah. So no, maybe they didn't. Did Kenley win the World Series in 2020?
Kenley was a free agent.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the only reason that Mookie is a Dodger is because the Dodgers were the only team in the MLB that could take on his contract, and they were trying to get rid. And Boston was trying to get rid of him. All right, after he had an MVP year,
2018, one of the best seasons I've ever seen.
One of the best years I've seen from a player of his size and his you just don't see that. The level of power he produced, the average, everything, the defense, everything was just elite. And
that's, by the way, the Red Sox are the 6th highest payroll in the league. So let's not act like they didn't have the money. It's not that they didn't have it. Yeah. They just weren't willing to give it to him. That's all.
Comment here. Schwarber is going to bounce from Philly from a multi-year contract for a multi-year contract. And
listen, if I'm a team, he's a gun for hire. I'm not multi-yearing him.
Harper's not leaving. We need to stop this we need to stop this talk. He's not leaving. So we just need to stop.
Or Horsheiser.
Yeah. Harper's not leaving. Schwarber, I can for sure see Schwarber bouncing. I think that the Phillies are going to be extremely, this is part of all the conversation. The Phillies are going to spend money. I do think the Phillies are going to spend money, but I think they're going to offer Schwarber. It's just a matter if he's going to want to be here, right? Like it's just a matter if he sees himself in Philly for an extended amount of time. And Ranger Suarez is probably the guy that we're not re-signing. He's gone. I don't think that they're re-signing him again. I think he ends up going to the Dodgers or a team like the Mets or the Yankees. And so
he's a beast, but I don't know why y'all don't want him.
I don't know why we wouldn't re-sign him either. If we got to let go of Bader and Luzardo, and I am taking Ranger Suarez, who's 25, 26 years old. It's just, come on, man. Like I'm not even I don't even know. There's no logical reason as to why a team like that wouldn't want Ranger, right? Seeing what he's provided in the postseason, he has the best postseason ERA of all time. It's like a .91, like, you know what I mean, and 10 starts in the postseason and 10 appearances or whatever in the postseason. So I mean, come on, man. But that leaves the conversation up to if obviously Kyle Tucker's a free agent. All right, the Dodgers are going to throw money at him. You think that he's going to go back to Houston? I think that he's going to go to the Dodgers. You got guys like Ketel Marte, who is going to be a free agent this year. You got guys like there's a bunch of Zach Gallen. I think is going to be a free agent this year.
Oh, hold on now. You didn't say why would we throw money at Kyle Tucker when we can get that Ketel Marte?
And you don't have a second baseman.
Yeah, Rojas is gone. Edmund can do whatever.
Edmund can play wherever, right?
Yeah.
If you have Freeman, you got Ketel, you'll have Betts, and then if you want to keep Muncy at third, whatever. You know what I mean? That's not really whatever.
Somebody got to make the outs.
Yeah, but Ketel Marte is a guy that anybody should want on their team. He's a switch hitter. He's a great hitter. Like he's just a phenomenal baseball player. I think he's a really good baseball player.
I put on 4 of them. If we get Ketel Marte, we about to win 4 of them things in a row.
I wouldn't doubt it if you guys be right back again next year.
Because I want Ranger and I want Ketel then.
It could happen. And the thing is, what you're saying might sound outlandish to a bunch of other teams. You know what I'm saying? But for the Dodgers, it's an actual possibility. All right. And Josh says, we will take him at the Mets. We need pitching. Talking about Ranger Suarez. And
oh, you're a Mets fan?
Josh is a Mets fan, yes.
I like them, though. They're not bad. They find a way to fold, bro. That's the hard part.
Every year, man. Every year. And, yeah, I think with this lockout thing, I don't want a salary cap in baseball. I don't think it's necessary for a salary cap in baseball.
You signed a Real Muto back?
I think he is coming back. Yes, I think he's coming back.
But Carantini is available.
Victor Carantini. Victor Carantini. Josh said they suck. talking about the Mets. Yeah, man.
You sure, bro? I mean, he's nice.
Victor Carantini.
Hey, Danny Jensen.
I'll take Carson Kelly before I take Victor Carantini.
Danny Jensen's available.
Bro, why are you giving me these backup dudes who ain't gonna sniff but 30 games in the regular
Mitch Garver?
Mitch Garver?
Hey, he still got 2018 in him, bro. Tom Murphy?
You're looking at a bunch of catcher free agents.
Yeah. I'm looking at all the free agents.
They're not getting signed again. That's the problem. They're gonna walk right home. So you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure you can get Martin to come out. He just retired, but he'll be back. Yeah.
Bro, he hit under 100 for the White Sox. I ain't taking him, man.
Yeah, he's 39 too.
We don't got the Astros roster around us, man. Like, come on.
But it would be nice.
What you think? What you think is the?
Are you gonna get Real Muto back? Like how much? Because he's 35.
Yeah, I think they give him 3 years.
3?
I think they give him 3.
I'm optioning. It might be 1 and 2 options.
Sure,
it could be 1 as a player option and the second one's a team option.
Team option, right?
So I'll do first year's
four for 160. I think that's the realistic offer. 4 for 160.
Oh my God! Schwarber gets 40 and you're not giving both 32?
Schwarber is an MVP finalist, brother.
No, he shouldn't have been.
Stop it.
He shouldn't have been. Is he the best player on your team?
This year he was.
Oh, so Harper trash is what you're saying. Hey, Harper, you heard what he said?
Trash.
Let's go ahead. Walk somewhere, man. They think you trash.
Bro, he hit 50 home. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, he got like 240.
Cal Raleigh batted 240. And
I didn't think he was gonna win MVP. But he also plays platinum glove level defense. So that would be the difference between those two. And he's a catcher. 240 as a catcher with 60 bombs. That makes me feel a little bit better.
Okay. But in the National League, who was more okay, Ohtani's gonna win it. We already know that's happening.
Yeah,
but
facts.
As far as finalists go, it was Ohtani, Schwarber, and Soto. You think Soto was more valuable than Schwarber?
Well, Soto was better, but he wasn't more. Yeah, he was better. Yeah. Soto batted like 270 something, right? 260 something, high 260s, 100 RBI.
Okay, Schwarber had 132 RBIs.
I get it. He had those numbers, but the consistency wasn't there.
And Soto's what the Mets fans was booing him for the first 2 months of the
They
season.
always do that. They had Lindor looking like he should have never left Cleveland.
Yeah, but he stunk though the first year. You notice.
That's what they all do. They do that to you, man. They put you in such a bad spot.
What, the fans?
Yeah, man. They
You're
doing my
getting
neck.
paid more money than we'll ever see in our lifetime, and you want us to just cheer when you go 0 for 4 for 8 straight games?
Yeah, never do that.
I'm just saying. Bro,
Lindor did though.
Something.
Lindor did. But
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Bring steroids back. No.
Bring steroids back. No, I'm not saying, I'm not advocating for that, but I'm saying. Read the. Say you laugh at Victor the same way I laugh at the thought of Jalen being elite.
Hey, that's a good one.
I saw the comment. I try to skip over it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I seen it too. All right. Okay. So, first baseman, Pete Alonso's available. Who's kicking the tires on that?
I think that the Yankees do.
I mean, okay. So when we talk about kicking tires, what is the accomplishment? Like, so what are they trying to do?
I think
because, for example, if you say they're gonna kick the tires at every one of them.
No, well,
they're kicking the tires at Murakami. They're kicking them at.
Are they?
Remember that Murakami said he wanted to play for the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Chicago. I know what he's doing. He's trying to drive up the price.
Yeah, he's
trying to drive up the price with the Yankees.
He's determined he's going to the Dodgers. You know that.
I don't think he should.
Or the Cubs.
The Cubs would be better.
Josh says Juan so.
Hey, this guy's great.
Yo, dude, come on now. What are we saying here? Like,
okay, and then realistically, what can you get? He's already 31. So you got like probably 4 or 5 more elite years. Pete.
Oh yeah, he's already 31. But they need a bat behind Judge. Okay, Murakami and Yankee Stadium can give you that. He can for sure get him homers. He stinks defensively. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not you can't put him anywhere. Pete Alonso is actually a pretty good first baseman.
So if it came down to it, though, which one would you want if you're the Yankees?
Oh man, dude, if I'm the Yankees.
Because remember, Pete is more of a short-term solution to your problems. Wow, Murakami is more of a long-term. But okay, now here's my problem with the whole situation: is you got Spencer Jones.
Are you banking on him?
I mean, what are you gonna do with him if you don't
trade? He's a high-value trade piece that you can get some guys for.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, then fine. Package him up with Volpe and send him out of here.
Volpe's. I think there's only a matter of time before Volpe's gone.
I might send him to Toronto. You sign and trade.
Sign and trade, but for the check?
Yeah, I would do that. Make the money match.
That's actually not a bad idea. I actually agree with you there.
Make the money decent. Give me Spencer Jones. Give me Volpe. I'll let go of IKF.
Bro, I can't. Don't even.
Actually, you can have him back.
Don't even bring up that guy's name, bro. Please. What he did at third base, I'm never gonna get over that. Just never gonna get over that.
All right. So we got Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor's a good pickup for somebody.
That's a great pickup for somebody.
That's a great pickup. But I think Seattle tries to retain him though.
I do too. I don't see why they wouldn't, and he likes it there.
Seattle's there. I don't see why he wouldn't. Close. Seattle is close. So
what about Houston? Could Houston pick him up?
Christian Walker's there.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a platinum glover.
Christian Walker's there.
He could DH, not Christian Walker.
The Phillies could also do it and send Harper back to right field.
I don't want him back in the outfield. Not because I don't think he can play it.
I don't think so. I don't want to either. But he said if they go get a premier first baseman, he will go play right field. He told Dombrowski that. So before Vladdy signed a contract, they were talking.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would have been crazy, by the way.
Yeah. So which Vladdy wouldn't like. We don't sign Spanish guys, so I don't know.
Hold on. Gleyber Torres is available.
Okay. For who, the Yankees again? They don't want him back.
No, I'm saying anybody.
Gleyber Torres, okay.
Where do you want him to go? That might be a nice little Dodgers pickup because somebody got to make the outs.
You don't get Cattell, Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that's a great little secondary option. Ozzy Albies is available. He's in the club option.
Shoot, the Mets.
Jorge Polanco.
The Mets for Gleyber Torres. Look like they rotate with Jeff McNeil and Acuna at second base. Like Gleyber Torres is better than both of them.
What you want to do with Adam Frazier?
No.
Ozzy Albies?
He's a free agent?
Club option.
Oh, they're picking that up.
Maybe.
He's staying with the Braves. I don't think they're on him go. They're going to be very good again next year. Unless they decline the option.
Rojas is done.
Unless they decline the option, go pick up Marte.
Did you know Rojas had a 4.5 WAR? That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
All right. Hung Sung Kim.
No.
Nothing. Tim Anderson.
Yo, stop playing with me. Stop mentioning Tim Anderson. Bro, come on, bro.
Trevor Story is available. Can't opt out. He's 33.
Yeah, I don't think no.
Bregman,
Phillies. Bowman's gone. Bowman's getting traded. Bowman Castellanos are getting traded. That frees up space for Bowman for Bregman to come and play third. Yeah, I said that before.
32 though.
I don't care. I'll do it.
He's little.
He plays elite third base. And
Suarez.
Eugenio, no.
The Young, Moncada, Kike.
None of them.
No.
What do you guys think in the comments, bro? What are y'all watching? What do y'all think? Who y'all think should? I mean, be realistic.
The left fielders, Austin Hayes.
Nope.
Sneaky like him though.
Sure, but
Conforto's a nice bat, but I mean he's kind of iffy these days.
Yeah.
Chris Taylor's too old.
Sucks.
Dang.
He ain't good. You know this.
He's a World Series champ. You better relax.
He brought a pencil to the class project. Yeah, but we ain't gonna stand too much on this thing. We already it's already 9:24. We gotta get to this NBA topic before your boys come in. Take this time to actually tell you guys.
Yastrzemski's available.
Share the podcast.
Kepler.
Who?
Kepler, Yastrzemski.
Buns.
Not Kepler.
Kepler hit 200. I'm not hearing it.
Ozuna, Jock, McCutcheon's done. And then Sale, Cease, Fromber, Ranger.
There's a lot of good pitchers available.
Yeah, a lot of good pitchers available. Michael King, Gallen. Ooh, Gallen's about to get a bag.
I told you.
Yeah. Hey, when they come out of this lockout.
The lockout is not happening until 2027. So.
No, is it this year? It's happening now.
2027. I don't think it's happening now.
They're gonna wait for a whole nother year.
Yeah.
All right.
But let's get into this next topic, man. This is where I think these guys are gonna get in a little bit more active in the chat more than they have been, especially Juan and Jamie. If you had to pick, I'm gonna give you one chance, one player. It'd be one player right now.
Not named Wemby.
It's an easy pick. You can't do that. Who are you starting your NBA franchise with? One player right now.
So starting means for the foreseeable future.
Yes. Yep.
So I'm thinking about
it ain't just like for
not just winning a championship this year, but winning it, being in contention for the next few. Okay.
Yep.
Woo! That's a good question. Cause see, look, I low-key want to go. That's a good question.
This is a horrendous comment.
Because look, there's some. See, here's my thing with picking players is you kind of want to start in the middle. So, for example, like you need a two-way wing to win. So, like, part of me wants to pick Edgecombe, but he's a guard. Maxey would be great, but he's also a guard. So, like, but then I don't want to go like Flag or Ace Bailey because we haven't seen them, so we don't know what they're gonna progress to. So then you're kind of stuck in that middle ground where it's like, do you want Luka? Do you want Ant? Do you want these caliber of players? Which I probably would end up going with. Come back to me because I want to really think about it. I want to really think about it.
My answer, to me, it was between two guys. All right. I know what Juan is saying in this chat right now. He's saying Luka. I am not picking Luka.
Me neither. I can't start with a non-two-way guy.
That's why my answer, Anthony Edwards.
I was gonna take Ant, but I think he's too short.
I don't care.
Is he tall enough to win you a championship?
Is he tall enough?
Yes.
I mean, it matters who's around him, dude. It's not like just him.
That's okay, but remember, you're starting there.
Yeah, so like you're starting to build around him.
Right. So so let's say you take Ant.
Yeah.
And my first pick is Banchero.
Okay.
So I'm starting at 6'10", and then I can get like smaller players can be good, better than you're gonna get a late good big.
Way wing or big?
No, a big, yeah, because you got to think like when you're building a team around a guard, unless they're Michael Jordan or like Shea Gillis, which probably is my pick actually. Yeah, because he's only like 26, 27. So he's good now and for the foreseeable future. Come
on, this is unreal, man.
Hey, how old is Jokic too, by the way?
Oh, would it be Jokic for you?
How old is he? Because if he's like 31, 32, no. But if he's like
look it up. What
30, if he's 30, that's a good pick because he will make all my players better. Oh, yeah. Give me Jokic.
Okay.
Because listen, the reason I'm gonna take Jokic is because
like too obvious too. Like I thought it was like the little. I thought that was like an obvious answer.
The reason I'm gonna take Jokic is because I know he's gonna make all those players better.
Okay.
So he's not only gonna make my tall players better, but my short players better too. Look what he did for Serbia. I mean, Serbia was about to beat win the whole thing if it wasn't for Steph Curry being insane.
Yeah, that was bugging.
So so it would be between Shea and
Jokic.
And Jokic. Now, if I can pick, if it's a non-MVP, I would probably go. Well, I would have went Tatum, but he's hurt.
Jamie just said Giannis is 30.
And see, now that's not a bad pick either. That's not a bad pick either.
Do you think there's some like horrendous picks up? Like you're like, nah, like I'm not starting.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
I'm not gonna start my team with him now. He's nice to have, but I wouldn't start. That's not the starting point of my franchise. Or like Reeves. Reeves is another like nice to have piece.
Yes.
But see, look, if you have Shea, Reeves fits next to him, and you can get him later. You know what I mean? But if I start with Ant, I don't want to put another, like I don't want to get Brunson or something like that. I don't want to put a small guard next to him. I'm gonna need a good big. So now you're asking me to go pick like Embiid, John Collins, players like that. And maybe you can.
Right.
But I'm saying if there's 30 other people, probably Embiid will be gone. Or that's a risk too.
Hey man, hey brother.
And that's a risk too, though, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right.
So Giannis is a great option though. That I didn't think he was that young.
You need to stop with the Luka talk. You just need to stop with the Luka talk.
Yeah, get Luka out of here though.
Come on, man, please.
Luka, and here's the thing. Now I'm not saying Luka's trash. Luka's fantastic.
By any means, yes.
Fantastic player, excellent player. When you're talking about starting a franchise, though.
Starting a franchise where you don't start with a guy who can't guard.
Yeah, not only can he not guard, but he doesn't have any effort and he doesn't show a lot of leadership to me. Like,
look at this.
You can't be a not great defender and then not also show any effort or anything like that.
Bro, yes. That's what I'm saying. And I argue with this. Juan is the guy I argue with literally daily because of this. He literally says that Luka is way better than Anthony Edwards. And I'm like, no, he isn't. He's not way better than Anthony Edwards.
Whoa, he said way better?
He said way better. Like Luka's on another stratosphere. Offensively.
Nah, not way better. First of all, didn't he just he just beat them. He's better than Ant, but you said way better. Way better is where the marker is.
I was like, I'm not disagreeing that he's not better, but way better is that's wild.
Yeah, no, that's way too far. Yeah, that's too far.
He's not. You need to stop with this nonsense.
Nah, that's too far. Now, do I think he's better? Yes, and I think it's current. But if Ant's making like almost 40% of his threes, and it looks like he's shooting these mid ranges a lot better.
A lot better.
And he finishes at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll guard your best player, even if it's LeBron.
Yes.
And he's not scared of nobody.
Yep.
Like Luka will whine, Luka will complain. Luka will get back on defense whenever he feels like it. I don't know. I just can't start my franchise.
I'm not starting my franchise with
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
I mean, and then can we be honest? And like right now,
Ant better.
I think Austin Reeves is playing better than Luka. Like playing better.
Run it up.
But I would rather I'd rather keep both of them and get rid of LeBron if I'm them.
Keep Luka and Reeves and get rid of Bron?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Juan said Ant complains as well.
Yeah, but he gets back on defense though.
He gets back on defense,
and then he'll complain. He'll complain later.
Yeah.
He puts his in a little box, and he submits it to the ref while the play is not being played. And he just beat the brakes off of Luka and them. I mean the brakes.
I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it for Luka way better than Ant talk. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. But we just got a guest in the chat now.
Yes, sir.
Jared just joined the chat. We're gonna add him here. What's going on, man?
Fellas?
What's up?
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, all good, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir.
Excited.
Let's go.
Where do you stand before we move on to this college football topic? Where do you stand on this topic we're currently talking about? What NBA player you're currently starting your franchise with? If you
non-Wemby.
Non-Wemby.
Yeah, it's Wemby.
Question.
I honestly think with the way he played last year, Shea. I'm going with Shea.
See, that's not a bad pick. I had Jokic because I think that he can make any players that I get around him better.
I think he's too old for my window.
He's only 30.
If you're thinking of starting a franchise, you're going to go through 3 or 4 years, just like the Thunder did. They went through 3 or 4 years before they got their window.
You're on that, but do you think Jokic can open a window just being himself?
No. I think he requires the team around him. Now that team's a lot easier to assemble around him than most players, but
that's what I'm thinking.
Team around him.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I think I can still get Aaron Gordon on the back end of a draft, or get like a Michael Porter, or even a Jamal Murray. Like I can get those later, but when you're talking about putting a center that's going to give you a triple-double every night, I don't think that grows on trees. Yeah. And if I get a guard that can do it, like a Luka or something, I don't know that he is, without his ability to be on the two-way side and be a guard. I don't think, because Jokic is an all-time rebounder. That's what makes up for him not being the greatest like on-ball defender, but he's an all-time great rebounder. So I know that he can end the other team's possessions and initiate my offense. That's what I'm hoping for when I'm talking about. That's why I think he can open up a window just being himself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. But Shea is a great choice because he will get his own buckets and he can do his own thing. But does he benefit more from having all those defenders around him?
Who, Shea?
Yes.
That's a good question.
I mean, who wouldn't benefit from
right.
But I'm saying, is that the reason the window is open, or is it that Shea is that good?
Do you think if Anthony Edwards was on the Oklahoma City Thunder that it's any different?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Do you think they win the championship anyway?
I think it's different because I think Ant's style is completely different. Ant is
that's facts.
I mean, it's just Ant is definitely a 3-ball shooter a lot more than Shea is, where Shea is creative and getting into the rack and using that mid-range game. And I think it's a lot easier to play around a player like that, where you have a guy who's just chucking threes. I don't think he fits as well. And don't get me wrong, Ant's fantastic, but I don't think he's Shea level yet.
Sure. What up, B?
Got another
What's up?
here. Bryce, how you doing, man?
Good. Yourself?
I'm good, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. You want to add one more comment before we get on to the college football thing? Who's your pick if you had to start your franchise with an NBA player right now?
If I had to pick a guy,
I gotta be honest. Not Wemby.
Not Wemby. Wemby seems to be probably the popular pick, huh? I don't know, man. If I had to pick a guy, it's I don't really watch the NBA like that.
Sure.
But if I had to pick a guy, I'd probably stick with my guy Tatum. That dude's he's a bucket, man. Listen, in the playoffs when
he's hurt.
That review.
He's probably still 19 too, right?
Yeah, exactly. He is still 19. He's essentially a rookie, you know.
Right. Hey, he's picking Derek White.
Derek White,
dude.
Yo, so look, thank you guys.
Thanks
for joining us. I appreciate you guys being on here. We're gonna get into something you guys, that Brenden told me you guys watch a lot of, which is college football. All right, me myself. All right, you guys can call me a bandwagon all you want. All right, I'm Ohio State.
Yes,
I'm an Ohio State fan. Been Ohio State fan.
Yep, IO.
Yeah, and
I'm
from Jersey. I'm from Jersey, but I've been Ohio State fan since Zeke was there in 2015, and that's the main college football team that I've watched. Now, I have been getting on them a little bit more since Justin Fields was there. I've been watching every single year and definitely, keeping up. And I was obviously in tune for the playoffs last year, which was insane. Now we're going to get into some topics. I'm going to let you guys take it away too with what you guys think. Start off with Ohio State. They're obviously the number one ranked team in the country. Their first defense is unbelievable. And then they got one of the best wide receiver prospects that we've seen since, I guess they just breed receivers.
It's
the best wide receivers.
If you saw that,
yeah, Cordell Tate too as well. Like
it's
unbelievable.
I couldn't believe they go just to kind of jump into it. That's the Penn State game. Oh, what's up, little dude?
It's the next one.
But I mean, Penn State started out, in single coverage on Jeremiah, like trying to guard him one-on-one. I mean, it was crazy. I was sitting there, I was watching with my uncle, and we were looking at each other like, there's no way they can't be serious, right?
But here's the thing. Okay, let me ask you this, Jared. And Jared played college football a little bit. And then Bryce played football through high school. So you guys understand coverages. Is he that so good to where is there a point to doubling him and risking the rest of
him? You have to.
You have to.
But what about Tate? Do you just let him go crazy?
I mean, you got to pick your poison, and your poison's a top 10 pick and the number one generational talent. I mean, offense is just beautiful. I mean,
yeah. And on top of that, like Max Clare is a top tier tight end, and
that's what I was about to say.
Love.
You have another tight end working on the inside.
Much love because those other guys are the main source, and it also helps. I mean, with Julian saying, man, him being a freshman and getting thrown in there, dude, he throws it looks like a catchable spiral. It goes to the receivers, man. He's so accurate and and he gives those guys a chance, which. Like, we haven't had in a while. Like, Will Howard was good. Don't get me wrong. Those 4-game stretch. But, like, man, he really slings it on a whole different level.
I can't stand Will Howard.
He reminds me of Fields' deep ball accuracy.
Yeah.
What? So, what's the ceiling for saying you guys think? Because, like, me and Caleb have been discussing this for a little bit. We haven't really seen Ohio State quarterback be able to translate their success at Ohio State to the NFL. Outside of Stroud, his rookie year, he was a beast. Mm-hmm. But since then, he's looked pretty average. I mean, that's still good.
Yeah.
But in college, he looked like he was going to be like one of the best.
Guy.
Yeah. So, and he did show it a little bit in his rookie year. So, what do you think? saying is going to turn out to be in the NFL? Like, how does he? Yes, because they say he processes pretty well, which I can see that. I mean, he only had 3 incompletions.
He throws a good deep ball. The one thing that I'm so like impressed by, and it's hard because I'm a little biased because I am a big Bucks guy, but like going back to like Troy Smith was like my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Troy Smith could sling it. He could run, and he just had that like it factor. So I don't know if it's just the number 10 at Ohio State when they play quarterback and you're number 10, you're just turned into a dude.
Yeah.
But was saying, man, he doesn't like force the ball. He takes his check down if it's there. Like he's
an
like
extremely good decision maker.
Yes, it's totally different with him being a freshman and being able to sling that thing with such confidence and poise.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's got that swagger to him too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a real shot to win the Heisman. I think it's gonna be a little bit tough because Mendoza's doing such a good job at Indiana.
I was about to say.
And they're thinking. I mean, we're just scratching the surface with this guy because, like was saying, like he's got another year, and he's going to have Jeremiah and Chris Henry Jr.
Yeah,
it's going to get nasty.
Who do you think is, if you had to put it as of right now, who you think he's going to project to be? Obviously, by the time the draft comes, who can you see is his NFL comparison at quarterback?
Drake May.
All right.
I think he's a great decision maker. I think he's more athletic than people think he is. And when you look at the deep ball ability, I mean, him and Drake May, especially watching a lot of the Patriots this year, you look at that deep ball. He's one of the higher ones in the league, and his completion percentage, I think he is almost a identical match. Obviously, he's 6'1". He's not as tall as Drake May, but I think he's I think that's where his ceiling in the NFL would be. And obviously, it's only year 2 Drake May, but I see him a lot of similarities in those two.
Can I ask a question then? Does having these kind of level of receivers hurt you? Because he's going to put up really nice numbers, but then when he goes to the NFL, he's not going to have this caliber of receivers in his first few years. Does that hurt?
I think to a degree, but like at the same time, like you go pro, you're gonna play with guys like that. But I think like if you look and see like Justin Fields, like that really benefit. And I love Justin Fields. Don't get me wrong. I was hoping he was gonna stay a Steeler and like we were gonna ride off into the sunset.
Hey, Steelers fan, by the way. Yeah, OSU and Steelers, crazy.
Yeah, big Steelers. But
me too.
Those guys, you throw to a guy like Jeremiah and Carnell Tate, who are essentially always open. Like, I mean,
dude, pass got tipped at the line, catches with one hand. Like, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, again,
I did everything I could.
Tipped, and he hung up in midair and caught it. And
I did everything I could. Dude still caught it. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think what me and Brenden get into a lot is how can you properly evaluate a guy who is surrounded by so much talent?
Yes.
And when you get to this is what I said about Caleb Williams when he was at USC. He played in one of the worst conferences defensively. That one of the worst defensive conferences in the Pac-12. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's in the pocket.
The Pac-12.
Facts.
Thank God, because that
thing got packed up.
Hey, let me tell you something. Pac-12 at 10 o'clock to seal the night. I mean, that's a great college ending. Now
it is. Because it's gonna be 76 to 93.
Hawaii at midnight.
Yeah, right. And I was like, look, Caleb Williams is not going to. I don't think that how long he held on to the football at USC is going to translate to the NFL. And you can see in his first year, he got sacked 60 plus 70 times because even though, and Ben Johnson even called him out this year in the first couple games, is that he was having 3-4 seconds to throw in the pocket, and he's just not getting rid of the football or not taking off. You know what I mean? So
that's
it's like
facts.
Caleb Williams is playing with guys, NFL receivers. I think he walked into the best situation any number 1 pick has walked into, maybe ever, as far as a quarterback goes, with Chicago. And when it came down to it, you still saw that level of like hesitancy. He's not throwing guys open. He's waiting for guys to get open because he's so used to guys being wide open in college.
Exactly. Those margins are small.
Like you have to throw the ball with anticipation or it's going to get picked off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. with Justin Fields, man, like, he had Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, like, and JSN,
Yeah.
like he had them dudes, and they were just like, I think back to the Clemson game, like, when they beat them, I think it was the COVID year or after that, with Trevor Lawrence. And I mean, in that, I think it was the Sugar Bowl, and dude, Olave and Wilson just ran all over the place. Like,
I remember. Yeah.
or unguardable, like, and we were slinging it deep touchdown after deep touchdown. But I think the difference is, like, you see, like Sand makes that deep ball throw, but that's not the only thing like he can do. Like
Right.
he's a pretty good passer, pretty accurate over the middle,
Yeah.
and again is patient enough with his checkdowns. And like you saw his athleticism against Penn State, he got out of that one sack, and like Brenden said, he's got that sneaky like athletic ability where he can get out of stuff like that and go rush for 7 or 8 yards, and he knows how to get down too. Like he don't take many hits.
Sure. So I mean, when we look at it, I think Ohio State is poised to run it back this year for a championship.
Yeah, I think honestly, and I don't see anybody beating them. Like, maybe Indiana.
Which we get into the topic. Do you guys think Indiana is actually that good that they're showing now?
So I think Indiana is good, but Ohio State is a pro level defense.
I agree.
Matt Patricia, again, going back to the Patriots, because I'm a big Pats fan, but
are you?
The way he ran a NFL defense, and now you're bringing that to the college level, and you have Caleb Downs in your secondary, Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese.
Reese, that guy, man.
Out of nowhere.
Need him to be a Steeler. I need him.
No, it is ridiculous.
You give up 5.9 points per game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're slated to win every game, even if your offense only goes out and scores 7. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And half the time, like, especially us offensively, we look like we're not like showing everything we got. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna get to that. We moved the ball so methodically. Like, if we wanted to be Tennessee, we could. We have the pieces to do that. Like, but I think they said the defense only faces 57 snaps per game.
Yeah.
So like we're really possessing the ball and like check down here.
Yeah.
10 yards there. Big throw.
I think we're still trying to figure out like our run game to a degree, because you notice like Bo Jackson will get carries, and then the next drive it's like Donaldson, or like I thought
pretty much running back by committee.
Yeah, and I thought James Peoples was going to be our guy, like, because that's the guy that everyone out of camp was like, he's going to be the dude. But like Bo Jackson, he's done a heck of a job, and now this this Isaiah West kid who he's running it pretty good too. So
I mean, when you look at Ohio State though, like they the last couple of years it was Quinshawn Junkins and Trey Henderson. Like it's been running back by committee the last couple of seasons. You know what I mean? Which I think benefits these guys as well, because obviously they're not getting every single snap. They're not
getting beat up. Yeah.
In Boise State, getting 60% of the plays where 70% of the plays were through him. You know what I mean? Like that's keeping these guys fresh.
I totally agree with you. Absolutely.
And I think with the defense, you said I think being that type of, I want to say NFL level offense, that you're not going down the field and scoring in 2 or 3 plays. You're pretty much, it's a 7-8 play drive down the field, taking time off the clock, keeps the defense fresh. You know what I mean? These Pac-12 teams, these guys are scoring in 2 to 3 plays, and the defense is right back on the field, which means they also are giving up that much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not really that beneficial when your team can score that fast every single drive, because the guys are right back out there. You know what I mean?
My only worry is, and we did this against Michigan last year. That's one of the worst losses I've ever seen as a fan.
Facts.
But when we try to be more physical, when we try to out physical them, like you saw the one drive before the half, we just slung it and slung it to 4, and we went right down the field. So I'm hoping this year, like Purdue, Rutgers, UCLA, I feel real good about, and I still feel good about Michigan. But if they drag us down there again, and Ryan Day tries to do the whole we're more physical than you, I think we're going to struggle.
Yeah, but I mean, They struggle with Purdue. I don't trust anything they got going on.
Yeah, but I mean, Michigan had those losses last year, and I thought to myself, the spread was like 21, 21 and a half. I thought
I don't like that quarterback they got though.
Bro,
Who,
I don't.
Underwood?
I don't either.
Yeah, he's athletic, but like
I think he's, and hear me, and this is gonna sound crazy. I think he's good. I just think like Sharon Moore doesn't like trust him because he's a freshman and doesn't just like let him loose. Like just doesn't let him. I don't know. It's weird.
But he seems reliant on his athleticism. He doesn't seem like he uses it to his advantage.
Well, the other thing you got to look at is when has Michigan ever had?
That's a great point.
I mean, they've just never had wide. They've had tight ends and running backs, and that's what they're known for.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing great for the Steelers, isn't he?
Braylon Edwards.
Hey, he was a beast.
Nico Collins is probably the best one I can think of.
Sure. Yeah.
Isn't that funny how like each team has like their specialties? Where like if you want a wide receiver or DB, you go to Ohio State. If you want defensive linemen, defensive tackles, you go to like Alabama or something, Georgia. Yeah. Isn't that's so crazy how they can like?
Well, let me ask you.
Make that happen?
You got so like you just mentioned, Brenden. Like Ohio State, they're known for passing. Michigan, they got the defense. At schools like that, like Wisconsin, for example, Luke Fickell came in and tried to, enter that passing scheme. Can you alter a program's DNA like that?
Indiana.
Yeah.
Cincinnati did it. I mean, it's really hard to do. You got to bring a bunch of transfers in, and I think that's what coaches are afraid to do when they come into a big program. But you look at some of the guys he brought from James Madison. I mean, I think he brought in 40 transfers when he came and completely changed the culture. And nowadays you can do that. I think back when Fickell started, there's no NIL.
That's true.
As much, right? I think it was the first year of NIL and as that testing period where you could like go get outside sponsorships, but now it's schools full on paying. So now the portal has just completely changed how you can run a program.
I agree. I think that years ago because of the NIL, and I think that if teams go in there, if coaches have their minds that it was like, okay, this is the type of team I want to be. You're just gonna go get those players that fit that. You know what I mean?
And that's interesting. Yeah.
It's so easy now to just go in the portal and be like, all right, this guy, I've already known what he's done at the college level. So there's no need for me to project him from high school to here and to see what he's going to be, because I already know what he's done against college level athletes. And I think it's just in danger for high school kids to come in now because it's hard for you to even have a chance to compete with guys who are going from college to college that already played against the best talent in college football.
Yeah.
And I think if a coach has a mindset, they get together. It's like, you know what? I want to be this physical team. I want to build in the trenches. You're going to get the best offensive and defensive tackle. It's just that's how it is. You know what I mean? Or if you're like,
think about where Sayan started.
Right.
Yeah. He was in Alabama. He was on the practice team. And then, boom.
Yep.
So he's been training with the best or some of the best players in the nation. And then now, easy pickings.
If you guys had to pick one team, just one team that
outside of Ohio State,
I'm saying, or the biggest threat to Ohio State to.
Oh, there we go. That's a good point.
Who would it be?
Texas
A&M.
It's funny that you said that. So here's the setup that I'm seeing. It looks like because since they got rid of if you win your conference, you automatically get a bye. It's looking like it's gonna be Ohio State, Indiana, Alabama, Texas, A&M. Getting those 4 spots that get the bye because it's going to be like the winner of the Big Ten, the loser of the Big Ten, the winner of the SEC, and the loser of the SEC are going to get those 4 bye spots, and then the rest of them are going to play. So there's a chance that they could run into them, and they are tough, and Oregon's good too. So it'd be interesting.
I'm out on Oregon. I'm out.
You don't think so?
No, absolutely not. Oregon.
Hold on now.
Dan
Lanning shaking in his boots, hoping that he doesn't have to play Ohio State again.
Yeah, and they have infinite
to warm it up,
but their coach is not very good.
So
I got 4 years eligibility.
Phil Knight Fund.
But to A&M, like I think A&M's good, but I don't know I don't know how good they are because like they've beaten some of the lower tier SEC teams.
Yeah.
They beat Notre Dame by 1, and I watched that whole game, and that was a win's a win. Don't get me wrong, but the way they won last second, kind of throw the ball up there, hope a guy gets it, and they got it. But like Notre Dame's proven, like the Notre Dame struggled with Boston College, like and lost to Miami, and you see what Miami's doing. They're
Carson,
Miami's crazy. They cannot figure that out, bro.
Miami was so good, and then it's like all of a sudden Carson Beck just turned into what we saw Georgia year 2 Carson Beck.
Oh,
turning over the ball.
I think he's so trash, bro.
I think he's the worst starting quarterback at a big program.
I think it's nuts. He just blames his teammates, throws them right under the bus. He never
ran the wrong route.
Yeah, he's like, yep, exactly. I was literally just about to say that, Jared. He said on that Louisville pick at the end of the game, he said, my guy ran the wrong route.
Yeah, you can't say that as a quarterback, dude.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, you cannot say that.
It's a bad leadership too.
But they got a really good defensive line. They got a good O line, and that receiver, Malachi Tony. That dude's a dude.
Yeah. Hey man, I like everything you guys said here, and I really don't see anybody beating Ohio State, but obviously, college football, one of the craziest sports.
Hey, watch out for Brigham Young.
You said watch out who?
Watch out for Brigham Young.
Are they gonna be
BYU?
Brenden,
I bet you they'll lose.
Are they gonna beat
Texas
this week?
Yep.
They got Tech. See, now here's the thing that makes things interesting because how far do they slide then?
Probably not.
If Brigham Young wins or if Texas Tech wins?
Texas Tech wins. That's 8-9.
Sure.
So does Texas Tech just take that 8 spot?
What, 10,
Maybe
11?
10. Yeah.
But do you want it looks like they're trying to get Texas back in that mix. So do you take that opportunity to slide them behind Texas?
Well,
I don't think they're trying to get Texas back in the mix. They just beat Vandy. That's all.
Yeah, Texas has 2 prove-em games. They got Georgia coming up, and they got A&M. So, I mean, I think
they beat them both. They have to be in.
Yeah.
They got it. Yeah, I'm about to say they got to win out then.
Yeah.
You beat A&M, you're in.
Awesome, man.
I like the 8 team thing too.
Yeah.
It's a lot better because it opened like Ohio State wouldn't have won last year if it wasn't for it. But like Ohio State, it was one of the best teams. Obviously, they went on to win it, but they were one of the best teams. They just had 2 bad losses, and you're gonna have that when you have 18 to 20-year-olds, 18 to 22-year-olds, making all the plays and stuff. You're gonna have some blown coverages. You're gonna have some stuff like that, and they just 2 games. They just cost them. But I like the 18 because it really. Now I wish they had this rule that they have with you don't just get a bye just for being the conference winners because it ended up making really good teams play early.
Yeah.
I'd rather see them play late.
12, Brenden?
It's 12 now? Oh, yeah.
12.
That's right. They just opened it. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. See, now that even could get more. That's why you get the 4 buys. That makes sense.
It was
then
12
then
last
4 through 12 goes. What'd you say?
I said it was 12 last year. You know that, right?
Yeah. I meant to say 12. I don't know why I said 8.
But to your point, I think I get what you're saying because like we played Oregon with undefeated, and their prize was getting us.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks bad. That sucks
on
bad.
the flip, like Penn State had to play SMU and then Boise State and then Notre Dame. Like,
come on, like that was like totally set up for them to go through it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So
I agree, man. So one last quick segment before we get out of here. You guys, Patriots fan, we got a Steelers fan. I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm riding the high right now. All right. You said what?
Also a Steelers fan.
You're not a Steelers fan.
Like, Aaron Rodgers is on the team. That's the only reason. Once he retires, I'm out of there.
How do you guys, Jared, starting with you, how do you feel about Drake May? To me, he's the leading candidate for MVP right now.
Facts.
I think he's, he's been phenomenal. And I
Jalen Hurts is like eighth place, 9th.
Jalen Hurts is not in 8th place. So stop cap. How do you feel about the Patriots going right now, 8 weeks through the season?
I mean, I'm going to be very honest here. We have the worst schedule in the NFL.
Yo,
it's terrible.
You can't apologize for wins, though, Jared.
Exactly.
Can't apologize for winning.
Yeah.
So I think, it shows shows growth from the team, but at the same time, it's hard to gonna tell how good they are. If they beat the Bills the second time, okay, I'm a full hearted believer in this team. But right now, it's like, yeah, they're winning games, but you just beat the Falcons by 1 because they missed a field goal or an extra point. So I'm very happy with 7-2. You can't not be happy with that. But at the same time, I look at the level of competition and I get worried as we go into the playoffs.
And you might see Mahomes in them early.
Yeah, but you're in such a. I feel like you're in such a good spot, Jared. We're like when Aaron Rodgers retires, like we again have no plan. Like you got you guys at least.
Just y'all had Russell Wilson, man. You should have held on.
Like DK's good. I'm hearing like we might get Brian Thomas Jr., which my fingers are crossed. I would love to have Brian Thomas Jr. But like, I mean, we're Aaron Rodgers out there throwing we got 3 tight ends in DK. Like that's what we're throwing to.
Darnell Washington out there.
And let me tell you, he's a behemoth, man. Take him down. Huge.
So I gotta ask you real quick about the AJ Brown drama because he's been rumored to go to the Steelers and the Patriots.
Okay, I'm gonna burst your guys' bubble here. It's not happening. All right.
Oh, for sure, it's not happening.
Oh, for sure.
Now, I'm gonna say this. All right, early on, I can understand AJ's frustration. I get it. There's no reason he should go an entire game with 1 target. He is, to me, a top 5 receiver in the NFL. Okay. However, the team is 6-2. All right. 6-2. We have a new coordinator, Kevin Patullo, who I wanted fired from week 1. I didn't think he needed to be there to begin with. All right, because we've seen what the offense looked like with Kellen Moore. We saw how it looked with Shane Steichen, who has Daniel Jones playing like he's an MVP candidate. I mean, you guys just did a number on him yesterday. So
that was our defensive get right game. I called it yesterday.
Yeah, that was a really good game by you guys. Even though Daniel Jones,
hard to watch.
I still think he's going to play well. You know, the rest of the season, because Shane Steichen, his scheme makes it so easy on quarterbacks, which we saw Jalen Hurts have an MVP season in 2022.
Yeah, he needs it easy. He can't have it difficult at all.
It helps too. You got John Taylor, Tyler Warren, and Pittman's elevated again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the AJ Brown thing, I think you need to I think he needs to just shut up. Like, that's really what it comes down to. You need to just stop with the tweeting. Like, dude, we are winning right now. He needs
to do what Diggs did this year. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, get him a Cardi B?
That too. Elevated his game.
Get him a Cardi B. Yeah, I do.
Sure.
I mean,
I have to kick the tires with Klay Thompson and see.
I don't believe that you can win a Super Bowl without him. I really don't think. I think he's that big of a piece for you to. You need him. Now, if it's gonna come with him just tweeting every week, even though we go 8-2, 9-2, I'll deal with it. If it means we get another ring, I don't care. But
why is he unhappy, Caleb?
Huh?
Why is he unhappy?
Because we're winning and he's not getting targets.
Dude, he was unhappy with 10 catches, the 123 and 2 touchdowns.
He was unhappy.
That's crazy.
Like, he was unhappy against Minnesota when he had the most targets on the team. He had like 9 or 10 targets. He had how many targets against the Rams? He like it's every week it's something. So it's like you're trying to get me to say that it's because of my quarterback that he's unhappy, which is absolute just crazy.
Devontae been saying the same thing too.
Devontae hasn't said a word. That's how I know you captain. So
you ain't been listening to the right things.
It's a collection to me of the scheme, which has gotten better over the last 2 weeks. Granted, Minnesota and the Giants, but I think you need those games.
Minnesota's good against the pass D though, so that's a formidable win.
That Giants D line is nasty.
Brian Burns. He's gonna have like probably 15 or 16 sacks this year. Like it's wild. But going into this bye week, I think this is the perfect time that we needed this bye week because we got some guys coming up. We got Green Bay on the road. We got Detroit at home, and that's back to back. And then the Chargers obviously aren't an easy win as well. So I think these are the 3 games to me that will solidify what this team is going to be moving forward as far as like has their offense developed. You know, Saquon Barkley went 150, on however many carries against the Giants. If we can get that running game going, I don't think there's a team that can stop us in the NFL, at least in the NFC. Definitely not in the NFC.
So what would you want for AJ though?
AJ's not going anywhere. So everything you're saying.
Yeah, but what would you want though?
What would I want?
Yeah, because I might can make some calls.
All right, go trade him. Go trade him Minnesota. Give me Justin Jefferson and 3 firsts.
What's wrong with you? You heard the
first.
options.
Justin Jefferson
or
more than
Patriots.
enough.
Justin Jefferson. Yeah.
Hey, Patriots or Steelers?
It's not happening. But yeah, what would realistic? What would you give up to get AJ Brown, Jared?
I'd give up a first and one of the younger receivers.
Oh, Keyshawn Booty.
Booty.
I got.
Hey, Booty's been a beast.
I got a better deal for you, Caleb. I give you a first. Alonzo Highsmith.
Oh,
okay, and maybe like a third or a fourth, or maybe a second tight end because Dallas Goedert, he'd be getting all that love. But we got 4 of them here in Pittsburgh. I'd be more than happy to give you one of them.
I need a receiver, man.
Jonnu Smith's good for you. I like that for you.
Jonnu
Smith. So here's my offer: first round pick, Alonzo Highsmith, a fourth, and Jonnu Smith.
Give me a first and DK, and I call it a deal.
Yeah, I'm not giving you DK, dude.
You want to if it meant giving AJ Brown, you wouldn't give up DK?
No.
It's no point at that point.
Why?
They're essentially the same guy.
Yeah, I would say
they're the same person. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't happening. You ain't bringing Ole Miss back.
Could they even play nice together? You think?
The quarterback stunk when AJ Brown and DK when they were together in Ole Miss.
Yeah, I think so.
You think they can play well together?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if he's complaining about Jalen Hurts, I mean, what's he gonna do with Abraham?
Jalen Hurts, stop talking about that. That's not.
AJ Brown was definitely complaining about Jalen Hurts.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't complaining about Jalen Hurts.
He said they don't throw the ball enough.
That's not Jalen Hurts. That's a scheme.
Oh, I forgot. Saquon is doing all the passes. It's Jalen Hurts' fault. He wants them to throw the ball.
Jalen Hurts doesn't get to call the offense. I see that point, but it definitely is Jalen Hurts' fault because some of the balls he throws to AJ Brown.
Thank you.
I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but some of the balls he throws to AJ Brown are pretty awful this year.
Like what?
Hospital passes. Look up the clips. Look up the clips. It's bad.
You know who I feel bad for? Chris Olave, because he's one hospital pass away from
it's over.
I'd love for the Steelers to get him too. He's another guy I would love to have.
Hey man, you want a Buka too while you at it?
No.
Hey, he raw. What you talking about?
Hey, a Buka like that.
I love Abuka. I turned on the TV and it was at the end of the Jets Bucks game.
Oh,
he just flashed. I mean, it's like over the middle, bang, on the side, and then he drove them all the way down the field. Baker just throwing to him. I'm like, wow, that guy is different.
Nice.
I got a confession though. He had one bad game at Ohio State, and anytime they throw him the ball, I'd say that he was going to drop it. So he's proved me wrong. Hand up.
Yeah,
my guy. I tried to die on the take that he just drops the ball all the time, and he most certainly does not.
Where's Marvin Harrison, bro?
I'm actually watching.
Get him out of Kyler Murray hell.
Yeah,
that quarterback is ass
right now.
Because I love Marvin Harrison.
I'm actually watching the players right now.
His dad was the only reason I even tried to play football. Like I loved Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne because of Colts on my team.
You got a comment here. AJ stripped Jalen's Godfather status.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean,
Brenden.
Hey, okay. Be honest. Without AJ, is he elite still?
Who? Hurts?
Yeah. Yes.
He's top 8.
I think so.
Top 8. I agree with that.
Top 8? Is he top 8 right now?
Yeah, he's top 8.
Is he top 8 right now?
No, that's not elite. Bryce.
No. I'm not asking. I'm asking is
top
he
8?
Is he top 5 right now?
Hey, okay. Yeah. Does he belong in this?
Would you
does he belong in this quarterback room? Bryce.
Name 5 guys you would take.
No.
Right
this
now.
is the quarterback room.
Lamar,
does he belong?
Mahomes, Drake May.
No.
Josh Allen.
No.
So Allen.
Josh Allen. There's 5.
Lamar.
Would you really take Lamar though?
Pat. Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, he's the better version of him.
Is he?
He's what he should be.
He ain't a better passer than Jalen Hurts. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he is. He got the highest passer rating of all time.
He's literally got the worst wide receivers in the league, and he makes them look good.
Hey, guess what? They don't beat the Bills or the Chiefs ever get to the Super Bowl. Hurts
Hey,
beats everyone
their
gets to the
team is
Super
not
Bowl.
as good as them, though. That's the thing.
Hurts goes through.
Now it's the team.
Now we're doing. Now
It
we're
is
doing
the
that.
team. That's what the whole point is, to play a team game. You got to be good. You don't even ask Hurts to be good every week. He's only throwing.
He's won 2 MVPs with that same team. So why can't if you
Oh,
win
hold on. Wait, he won what? He did what?
Super Bowl MVP.
He won.
He's got 2 MVP. What? What do those stand for?
Now let me ask the question.
All right, ask the question.
If you win in 14 games and you win MVPs, why can't you beat Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen in the playoffs? Why can't you do it?
They're better teams.
Mm-hmm.
And Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time, or one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
We got to stop with the Herbert talk, guys. Can we stop with?
Hey, he's not better than Herbert.
He's better than Herbert. Herbert's not good.
If you put Herbert in his situation, that offense would be crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm out on Herbert.
Bro,
they would be running amok if Herbert had that kind of offense, that offensive firepower.
Bro, stop with the hypotheticals. What he threw 4 picks in a playoff game. I'm not hearing this.
That happens
to the Jags, though. No, that doesn't happen.
It happens.
Wrong. No, it doesn't.
It happens to Aaron
Jalen Hurts did that.
Yeah, it happens to Aaron Rodgers too.
Aaron Rodgers.
It happens.
Aaron Rodgers ain't throw 4 picks in a playoff game.
Don't worry about how many it was. Just know that it happens.
It happens.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
they were up 28-0 and lost.
Stop hating.
They was up 28-0 and they lost.
Stop hating.
To a Trevor Lawrence
to the Jags.
Hey, if Fumble Boy up there didn't, they would have beat the Chiefs twice.
He outplayed Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls. I ain't hearing
Fumble Boy.
I ain't hearing it.
He was like this. Ref.
I see.
You had 2 Super Bowls. It wasn't.
Anyways, I do think Jalen Hurts is number 6, though. That's why I have him.
6 is fair. I'm fair with 6.
6 is not ridiculous. We're not that far off.
6 is not bad, and I do think 7 and 8 are interchangeable.
I got the MVP currently right now. Now I'm not talking about history. Obviously, Jalen Hurts has the better career. Drake May's got 2 years, 1.5. But I'm saying right now, present date, right now.
Like as
and you could Stafford.
Yes,
Stafford could slide in that spot too. Stafford could slide in that spot too.
Nope.
Because the difference between 6, 7, and 8 is not that much. It's the team around them. 6, 7, and 8.
You and this team thing is
and then Jared, what about Goff?
Jared Goff is like 11.
No, Goff's top 10 guy.
No, he's top 10, but he's not better than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I got Goff top 10.
He's not better.
But are they interchangeable? Could you go Goff if you traded Goff for Hurts? Does their offense get worse or better? And remember, your offense isn't running all that great. You're 28th in scores. You're 28th in drives finishing in scores, and 24th in yards per pass. So it's not like your offense is going crazy.
All right, but
if you put Goff in there, all those numbers go up to me.
No. Listen, dude, their OC is not good.
Thank you.
Their OC is not good, not one bit.
No. They're trying to simplify the offense so that Jalen can actually be. Yes, they are. They are. The offense has gotten so simple that it's predictable.
Kellen Moore.
I just want you to look at the route chart real quick, going back to OCs of Devontae Smith, what they do with him, and look at George Pickens on the Cowboys.
No, you're right. You're not wrong.
I don't know if you've seen that drawing, but it's pretty bad.
Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The scheme is brutal. Kellen Moore and Shane Steichen had some of the most motions in the NFL when we were playing. Like, they don't move. So
why? If you know that, why aren't they fixing it?
Because these dudes are incompetent. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
We have in Pittsburgh. We have Arthur Smith, and it's unbelievable that he is our OC. That he still
Arthur
has a job.
Smith. Like, come on, man.
That sounds like
we're running
a character
We're running Kenneth Gainwell.
Cartoon character.
Eagles
Kenneth
legend.
Gainwell.
Eagles legend.
Oh, Gainwell. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Gainwell.
Hey, y'all best quarterback does.
I am gonna have to hop off here though.
Yeah. No, we're about to
Nick
get
Foles
off.
To go.
Look, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, even Carson Wentz was in the running for MVP.
I ain't talking.
Hey, why he ain't got no runs
Don't
towards the
compare
MVP?
Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts ever, please.
Why are he not in the running for MVP ever?
He was in the running for MVP in 2022. Just like
And where did he run to?
The Super Bowl.
5th place. He finished in 5th place that year.
No, he didn't. He finished in 2nd place. You nut.
No, oh yeah, you're right. You're 2nd place. What was it? 6th the year after that?
Yeah.
23. Yeah. I forgot about the 2nd place one. You're right.
Okay. Like, okay.
Hey, he ain't better than Dak. Wait, where's Dak?
Dak is like 15.
Yeah, Dak's like
I don't think
Dak
Dak's
is
a
a
good
perfect
quarterback.
mid-tier guy.
Have you seen his numbers? He's about to win. He's up
Have
there.
you seen his offense?
He's a garbage time merchant.
Okay, so wait, hold on. So why? No. Okay, hold on.
I've said that. I'm on that page with you.
The offense,
the garbage time merchant,
is running well with
garbage
Dak.
time merchant.
Garbage time merchant. That's Dak.
Garbage time merchant. He does.
Would you
nothing
trust Dak to win you a meaningful
200.
playoff game, Brenden? Would you trust Dak?
I don't trust Jerry Jones.
Oh,
That's what I don't trust.
Now it's Jerry Jones. All right, cool. Now it's Jerry Jones. Look, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming on. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for having us anytime.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Man. You guys have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Yep. Man, give me Sack Prescott.
Yeah, all right. Look, man. We can end that there. It's definitely getting a little bit late, but look, you guys going crazy in the chat, man. We definitely gonna have some viewers on this one. I'm gonna clip this thing out, get some full segment videos out there.
Yes, sir.
So thank you guys for tuning in for this one, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that. You know what I mean? Definitely growing this thing. Definitely getting a lot of engagement on social media and things like that. It's thanks to you guys.
Read some of them comments real quick.
Yeah, so we got Juan likes Ohio State. I like Michigan.
Michigan. Mac Jones. Oh, hold on now. You might have an argument.
Oh my gosh. He got Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow, and then Herbert.
Thank you. I agree. And Herbert. Facts.
And then he said Jalen collapsed. So
he's right. Collapsed. Just fumbled the football.
Yeah, man. I ain't with this, man.
The pigskin was covered in oil.
No. But yeah, Brenden, where can they find you, man?
B3 Swings. Also, you can find me in the World Series next year. I'll be ready. I'll be there.
If this thing grows in a year, we might get invited to the World Series.
Hey, that'd be dope.
I mean, lit. What, to watch you dudes again?
Yeah.
And you can find me again. You can find the podcast. Follow the podcast Beyond the Scoreboard 7 on Instagram, at Beyond the Scoreboard on TikTok, and subscribe to the YouTube. And you can find me on HVOJ_T on Instagram as well. Get your Christ-centered merch there. God bless you guys for coming on, man. And see you guys next time.
Yeah. Peace.